In this video I will be going over the temperature, precipitation, and snowfall forecast as well as some likely storm tracks for the southeastern U.S. this upcoming winter. To start it off we have the temperature forecast, and it looks like it will be above average for a good chunk of the region, with slightly above average temperatures from South Texas up through southern Virginia, and moderately above average temps from southeastern Louisiana to the panhandle of Florida to South Carolina. Other areas like Arkansas, Tennessee, and northwestern Louisiana and Mississippi should be around average this winter. Now for the precipitation forecast, we are calling for slightly below average precipitation from Texas through southern North Carolina. We also have a moderately below average area from southeastern Louisiana through North Florida to South Carolina, and average precipitation for Arkansas, Tennessee and western North Carolina. Before I get into your snowfall forecast for the upcoming winter, here is a look at your average snowfall. Obviously, along the Gulf Coast and in most of Florida you don't average getting any measurable snow, but that doesn't mean you don't get some now and then. North of that you have the 1/10 of an inch to 3-inch region, from Dallas over to Atlanta. Areas like Little Rock and Raleigh typically receive anywhere from 3 to 6 inches in the winter. Farther north Nashville, Tennessee receives over 6 inches on average during the winter, which is more than most people would expect. Higher elevations in Tennessee, North Carolina and northern Georgia pick up over a foot in an average season. But those numbers don't look like they will be met this upcoming winter, with the southeast ridge looking like it might be pretty stubborn. That is why we were calling for above average temps and below average precipitation for the southeast. The combination of those two make it seem very likely that it will be yet another below average season for the southeast. Sorry you snow lovers out there. The reason I have it in only slightly below average is because these areas only receive a few inches each season. Now let's get into the storm tracks to give you an idea of what you might see this winter. Here is a look at an ideal storm track for the southeast. This storm track is one that is very favorable for snow in the southeastern United States, with a stationary front setup and a low pressure riding along it. Also it is crucial to have an Arctic high centered over the Midwest or Ohio Valley to funnel in those cold temperatures that are needed for snow. A storm tracking like this would likely drop a swath of 3 to 6 inches of snow over the southeast, and cause massive travel headaches. Sorry if I got you excited, but this track is one I don't think looks likely to occur this winter. Not saying it can't happen, but more than likely it won't. Now on to our common storm tracks. This graphic is of a clipper system diving out of Canada and tracking into the southeast. These type of systems usually don't drop a lot of snowfall but might be your best shot at picking up some snow this winter. They can drop 1 to sometimes as high as 3 inches in the southeast, but usually start to fizzle out and drop only an inch or less. If you get a couple strong clipper systems in the south though, you could possibly end up with above average snowfall, since it doesn't take much to get you there. This track looks like it will occur quite often. The track won't always be this far north and sometimes it will be even farther north than in this graphic, but you get the idea. This storm track will not get you snow in the southeast but can possibly open the door for cold air and clipper systems to follow after the storm passes. These storms will target the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes regions, which I will have a video out for in the next week or so. That is all I have for today, but this may get updated in the coming months, so stay tuned as we fine-tune the forecast for your region. Also, if you do not live in the southeast, I already have a video out for the northeast and will be making more videos on other regions in the US such as the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes and Upper Midwest in the coming weeks. Otherwise, thanks for watching and consider hitting that subscribe button to see more weather-related content in the future.